Hello and welcome. My name is Alister van der Maas. I'm the Managing Director of Russell Investments in New Zealand. Today, I wanted to talk to you about some of the main principles of investing in KiwiSaver. It's important to understand that KiwiSaver is there to help support you with your retirement. The choice of fund can make a large difference to the amount of income that you will receive in the future. So how do you choose the fund that's right for you? Well, let's start by understanding the relationship between risk and return. Both these concepts are related, and some say that they're the same two sides of the same coin. So what's this mean? Well, every investment involves risk. And there's a possibility, therefore, that you could lose money on your investments, or your investment won't deliver the returns that you need to achieve your retirement income goals. The level of risk will vary by the investment. I have a small graphic here which will help explain this. Generally, growth assets such as shares, property, and alternative investments have the potential to achieve much higher returns over the long term. But the returns on these assets will vary from year to year and at times may be negative. In contrast, defensive assets, such as fixed interest and cash, provide more consistent returns. But these returns will be typically lower over the long term when compared to growth assets. KiwiSaver funds are typically grouped into conservative, balanced, moderate, or growth categories. And these categories refer to the amount of risk within each fund. The risk comes from the mix of growth and defensive assets in each option. For example, a conservative fund will have more cash and fixed interest, the defensive assets, than a growth fund. As a result, you should expect the returns of a conservative fund to be lower over time than those of a growth fund. To show you the same picture for a growth fund, you'll end up with more property, alternative assets, and shares than cash and fixed interest. It's a long journey to retirement, and being successful is about finding the right balance between risk and return to help you achieve your goals. If you don't take on risk when you're further away from retirement, your KiwiSaver savings might not grow enough. However, too much risk at the wrong time could reduce your hard-earned savings. Investing in the right mix of growth and defensive assets for your situation could provide you with the growth you need, while also help manage the risk of falling short of your goals. That's why completing a risk profile is such an important first step in choosing a KiwiSaver strategy that's right for you. This form will help you identify which choice of conservative, balanced, moderate, or growth fund suits your specific needs. And once you've determined the right strategy, it's important to stick with it. Remember the objective: retirement income. Your investments can go up and down depending what happens in the financial markets and broader economy, but it's important to stay focused on your long-term objectives and not to panic. Changing your strategy as a result of a fall in markets could result in you locking in losses and reducing your long-term upside. This could impact your long-term goals. All KiwiSaver schemes have to produce quarterly fund updates. These fund updates provide a variety of information, including past performance, what the annual returns have been against the market index, what the total fund charges are, what the fund invests in, and who the key people involved in each scheme are. This year, the annual KiwiSaver statements also include a retirement projection. You can visit the Aon KiwiSaver website and access the Retirement Planner Calculator to work out how much you're on track to receive at retirement. Thank you very much.